A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, the popular podcaster Joe Rogan has made headlines by accusing former President Donald Trump of gaslighting his supporters regarding the controversial Epstein files. This unexpected criticism comes as a shock to many, given Rogan's previous support for Trump during the 2020 election. The discussion took place on July 25, 2023, with Rogan interviewing Mike Baker, a former CIA covert operations officer, where they delved into the murky waters surrounding the late financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Rogan expressed his discontent with the Trump administration's handling of the Epstein files, stating that there was a hardcore line in the sand that Trump supporters had been waiting for him to address. He highlighted the frustration among the base, particularly following the administration's recent memo that dismissed conspiracy theories surrounding Epstein's death and declared that no further information would be released. This memo, which stated that there was no client list associated with Epstein, has incited anger among Trump supporters, many of whom believe that the truth is being concealed. Rogan's comments reflect a growing sentiment among conservative commentators who are increasingly critical of Trump's approach to the Epstein case. The podcaster pointed out the discrepancies in the official narrative, noting that footage from Epstein's prison cell showed that approximately 2 minutes and 53 seconds of video were missing, raising eyebrows about the circumstances of his death. Baker chimed in, expressing skepticism about the official story, suggesting that the secrecy surrounding Epstein's connections is reminiscent of other historical conspiracies that have persisted over time, like the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. As the conversation unfolded, it became clear that Rogan believes that the Epstein case is a pivotal issue that cannot simply be brushed aside. He argued that the public's interest in the case is not going to fade away, even as Congress takes a recess. Meanwhile, as Trump was enjoying a golf trip in Scotland, the political fallout from the Epstein files continued to follow him. Trump attempted to deflect questions from reporters about the Epstein controversy, insisting that he was focused on international diplomacy and trade deals rather than conspiracy theories. However, protests erupted across the UK, with demonstrators targeting Trump's ties to Epstein, showcasing a growing discontent among the public regarding the administration's transparency on such a sensitive issue. During his trip, Trump managed to clinch a significant trade deal with the European Union, but questions lingered about the timing of the announcement, with some speculating it was an attempt to divert attention from the Epstein scandal. When pressed about his relationship with Epstein, Trump claimed that he had distanced himself from the financier after Epstein allegedly poached staff from his Mar-a-Lago estate. Trump's insistence that he had cut ties with Epstein has not quelled the concerns of his supporters, who are demanding more accountability and clarity surrounding the Epstein files. As the political landscape continues to shift, it remains to be seen how this controversy will impact Trump's standing with his base and his potential bid for the 2024 presidential election. With figures like Joe Rogan voicing their criticism, the narrative surrounding the Epstein case is far from over, and it may become a defining issue in the upcoming political battles. Whether Trump can navigate this turbulent situation successfully, or if it will haunt him in the future, is a question that remains unanswered. But one thing is clear. The Epstein files have reignited a firestorm of debate and speculation that is unlikely to die down anytime soon. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.